I inherited a company that had Sephora, Equinox, Lifetime, Caesar's Palace, Dr. Grant Stevens, right?
Right. The whole
Dr. Doris Day. I mean, I was across, and every med spa.
Yep.
We had to decide, do we put the genie back in the bottle or just let it roll? So we decided to let it roll and figure it out. And I think what we found through our data, Boston Consulting Group's done some great work for us. Eddie Yoon with Super Consumers. The consumer's everywhere, and she and he are choosing where they want to learn about this stuff. And so what we have seen over the last 3 or 4 years, it's not a crystal ball, but I do think that traditional retail, traditional medical, traditional med spa and wellness, they're all collapsing into these hybrids. And it's based upon when he or she are learning about what they want to do for themselves, these experiences. Mm-hmm. So, our Sephora relationship has blossomed globally. That team is amazing, and it will be a global partnership with our Perk by Hydrafacial. Mm-hmm. About a year and a half ago, Artemis and Priya and Bridget called and said, hey, take off your Hydrafacial hat and put on your orange twist hat. Would you be interested in putting an orange twist in Sephora? I'm like, wow, that's crazy. They're like, it's not as crazy as you think. You should see our data. Where they're shopping, they want what you have. We don't know what you guys do. We don't know what we do. And it's interesting when you talk. I just talked to a very well-known executive from one of the high-end cosmetic companies a couple weeks ago. She knows nothing about medical aesthetics, but she's in the demographic. She should be getting these treatments. She knows all the names, and she just keeps saying, does it work? And I've noticed with a lot of our team, they don't know what great high-end cosmetics, coloring, hair products are. Uh-huh. So for whatever reason, the L'Oreals have been over here and the Allergans over here, and they don't talk to each other.
That's interesting.
And so I think what we'll see, if I had to say my crystal ball, I think that we'll all become much more attuned to how he and she wants to experience our treatments. And if we stop forcing them into where we want them to contact us, I think the whole industry will grow. Because a lot of it's based upon, is it experience or results, and what's their pocketbook? Mm-hmm. And are they ready? So I think if we just
And what are they ready for?
And what are they ready for?
Because ultimately, for myself as a plastic surgeon, my end game is surgery. Yeah. But the non-surgicals feed the surgery, just as perhaps the Sephoras feed the orange twists, and vice versa. It's a symbiotic relationship for sure.
I mean, you were one of the first to recognize plastic surgeons really don't want to do lasers and non-invasive aesthetics, right? You guys want to be cutting,
right?
But you need those people because
the feeder,
and it
optimizes our patient experience.
So the learning for me, Grant, has just been we just need to broaden the way we look at the consumer and be patient. That when he or she comes in, our job is to give them trust and confidence in what we're telling them and providing them. And I think if we do that, the category is going to be enormous. So I just hope to be a healthy participant in that category, but that's the crystal ball.